Mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me all right? Anyone in chat?
Apple bottom jeans, boots with a fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor, the next thing you know, Shawty got low, 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 low.
Let's get this mother crunk!
Baggy sweatpants, Reeboks with those straps.
Okay!
She turned around, gave that big booty a slap.
Yeah!
She hit the floor, the next thing you know, Shawty got low, 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 low. I'm into that, I love those women exposed. Shawty got low, Shawty got low, Shawty got low.
The first round of the playoffs got off to a quick start on Thursday Night Football. Nikki's Revenge Tour team started both Devonta Adams and the Las Vegas Raiders defense against the Los Angeles Chargers. Devonta played up to a second-round draft capital, putting up 101 yards and a touchdown catch from the former Patriot Jacoby Myers. The Raiders defense showed out, putting up 24 fantasy points thanks to 2 touchdowns and a handful of forced turnovers. Nikki entered the weekend with confidence and a 44-point lead over Aldi.
This is an organization I know that loves to score points, but damn it, you win championships with defense.
Unfortunately for Revenge Tour, that doesn't apply to fantasy football. The Donkey Tigers entered the 4 o'clock slate with a 30% chance of winning, but CMC and Kyron Williams knew what they had to do.
Let's win this game.
I'll always be there for you. I'll always have your back.
The stud running backs for the Donkey Tigers end the day with a combined 342 scrimmage yards and 4 touchdowns, completing the comeback and cementing the Donkey Tigers a spot in the semifinals. Thursday Night Football didn't treat everyone well, as Slug's Chargers both literally and figuratively shit the bed as his first-round pick, Austin Eckler, put up 5 points, while his bench players put up season-high performances. After one game, Jake was ready to wave the white flag. The team who mustn't be named had some last-minute start-sit decisions. Unfortunately, none of them played into Sam's favor, as his team put up a season-low 77 points in the biggest game of the season. Sam's low-scoring team plus a healthy Cooper Cup from Slug officially turn the tide as Slug surprises himself and worms his way into the Final Four. Only 4 teams remain in the hunt for the Battle Axe. The number 1 seeded Highly Questionable takes on the number 4 seeded Chargers, and the number 2 seed Jack's American Pub takes on the 3 seeded Donkey Tigers. With a bid to the championship on the line, which teams will come out on top? The Final Four for the Battle Axe Fantasy Football League starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. We got the semifinals coming to you live. Hope everyone's doing well. As the video just pointed to, we have 2 matchups this week. We have Brandon, the 1 seed, versus Jake, the 4 seed. And then we have the 2 seed, Jack's American Pub, led by Brett, going against the 3 seeded Donkey Tigers. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Oh, fantastic, Kamish. You know, the bye week was nice. Got to relax. Still scored the most points out of all y'all. So he's just been rolling even when we're off.
Love it. Love it. Your background is clearer than your face, though. I'm not sure why your face is blurry, but I'll let you work on that. Jake, how you doing?
Man, you put me in the Christmas spirit. I love your get up for this live stream. You look great.
Just dollar store.
I plan to be in on all these videos until I win the championship. So I'm just happy to be here for my second video.
Awesome. Aldridge and the Donkey Tigers, how you doing tonight?
Excellent as always, short and sweet. Thanks for doing up all our first couple seconds here, Jake and Brandon.
Perfect. And last but not least, Brett, how are you doing tonight?
Doing good. Honestly, just thankful that I had the bye last week.
Hell yeah. Tyreek was out. Hopefully he's back.
Yeah, I've been massaging his ankle for a while. We're trying to get him back as quick as possible.
Yeah.
He's going to have to run a couple track meets.
For sure. Awesome. All right, so before Jeopardy, we're actually going to start with a couple of quick hitting questions. Just mix up the agenda a little bit. So, Brett and Brandon, as you both mentioned, you were on a bye last week, so you did not get the chance to answer this question as the other 4 contestants did. What is your biggest fantasy surprise of this season? Brett, we'll start with you as the 2 seed.
I think I'll go with a pair of dead zone running backs that I think were drafted right around the same area. One of them going south, one of them going north. The southbound character was Miles Sanders. That was pretty shocking with how much money he got paid. And then Slug is here in part because of the other guy, Rashad White, who is just coming into his own, especially the last 4 or 5 games. So I think those 2 were the biggest surprises this year.
Yeah, good call out. Unfortunately, I had Miles Sanders. Moving on, though. Brandon, what about you? Biggest surprise of the 2023 fantasy season?
Honestly, I got kind of 2. They're both very related, and it's got to do with the quarterback situation this year. You can kind of say half the NFL's in the toilet bowl as they've all lost their starting quarterbacks. And looking at 3 of our participants here with Aldi, Jake, and myself all losing our top quarterbacks at some point this season, I think it's pretty commendable that we've adjusted and we're here. So honestly, big surprise. Usually that's a season ender there sometimes. So yeah.
For sure. Awesome. Good stuff. Now we'll pass the torch to Aldi and Jake, at least to start this next question. Which player on your team would you give the MVP trophy to? Essentially, which player do you think carried your team or, again, surprised you the most, earned their spot in the starting lineup every weekend? Whatever your definition of that is. Curious. Aldi, we'll start with you. Who's your MVP?
So, kind of unexpected here, but I'd have to say Joe Burrow.
Right.
He's the reason why my team is named the way they are. He's actually kind of a great leader for us. He really sets the tone. The guys love and trust him and go fucking the Burrow Bengals, the Donkey Tigers.
Awesome. Surprising you didn't go CMC there, but yeah. Shout out to
yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Jake, the Chargers. Who's your MVP?
Well, it's definitely not anybody on the Chargers. They all friggin' suck now. Probably Rashard White, honestly. My plan went well the first half of the season, and then I carried Rashard White. He carried me into the playoffs, so he's been a dog for me.
Yeah. I mean, all your Chargers, your three-headed monster there with Herbert, Eckler, Keenan Allen, they did get you kind of where you are. Like when you went on that heater of I think it was 5-game win streak or whatever, that was on their back for sure, but of recent, so there might be recency bias. I do think Rashad White has been an insane steal, and honestly, one of the bigger surprises. I think it was like the RB5 before last week or something, which is absurd. So, good stuff. Over to you, Brady. Who's your team's MVP?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. So I'll go with a non-obvious answer in Sam Laporta, which I picked up after week 2, I believe. No one drafted him. I don't think anyone believes in rookie tight ends. So picked him up and, kind of turned it around after that.
Yeah, Laporta's a monster. The obvious choice, obviously, Tyreek, I think, is who you're alluding to. He, I think, without a doubt, deserves that award. But, yeah, I guess a second-place Laporta gets the job done, too. All right, Brandon, we can see your beautiful face a lot clearer now. Give us your MVP pick on your squad.
All right, now I'm out of the heavy rain bands over here. This one was a little hard, honestly, because as you guys have been following the season, I've made a lot of trades this year, so the default would be Josh Jacobs, seeing as he's the only one that made it through the entire season on my team, other than the Saints D. But I would say that Deebo Samuel is also, in his iterations on my team, has won me a lot of games this year. So I'll probably go with Deebo, but not a heavy MVP, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, of late, he's been an absolute baller. Hopefully he keeps that up for you. Good stuff. Brandon, we'll stay with you. Who on your opponent's team, which this week is Jake and the Chargers, scares you the most? What is Santa doing over there?
Easily, it's got to be Travis Kelce, and for 2 reasons. He's been in kind of a funk, and whether that's due to Taylor or not, I don't know. Maybe they got some stuff going at home.
Maybe.
But truth be told, he owns the Raiders. Kind of did some stat digging here. His last 11 games against the Raiders, he's averaging 7 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown over his last 11 games versus the Raiders. So, that does not bode well for me.
I like that. Way to do your research beforehand. That's good stuff. Good pick. Jake, other side of the matchup. Who on Brandon's team scares you the most?
Yeah, the obvious ones are Jay Jeffy and Debo. I think they're going to get their points. I think the X factor, though, if I were I probably shouldn't choose 2, but Pacheco's coming back and he can just have a monster game for him, and then Cook. Like, James Cook's another guy that's just, exploded onto the scene, too.
Yeah.
So 2 good games for them is going to hurt me real bad, so we'll see.
All right. So 3 players scare you. Jefferson and 2 running backs, Pacheco and Cook. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Aldi, over to you. You were Santa, now you have a it looks like you're in a very quaint office scene. Who scares you the most on Brady's squad?
The only answer here is nobody.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Brett, who do you fear the most on the Donkey Tigers?
Nobody.
Okay.
No, just Chris.
Perfect.
No, TFC, obviously. He's just, and I'll just add, he's the nightcap, so.
Okay. Good stuff. Short and sweet, as intended. That's great. Here's a reminder for the chat. Feel free to ask some questions as we go through Jeopardy. We will answer those at the end. You can ask them, hopefully, to the contestants or myself. Probably more entertaining if you ask the contestants. It can be fantasy football related or just completely random, Christmas related or not. So would love to answer some of those after this. So without further ado, we're going to hop right in to some Jeopardy.
This is Jeopardy!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're still trying to figure out open picture, in picture, bada boom, bada bang. All right. Let's see if I can get this full screen. Of course I can. Unpin, pin, pin.
No, you can just put the presents back there. Yep.
Wait, are those forehead spoilers?
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, just don't worry about that.
Shut up, Street.
Sorry, my bad.
Fucking nerds.
Oh god, yeah, we're a mess, but we're live. All is
Screenshot.
well. Why the hell is it? It always does this. All right, we're good. We're all right. So, left to right, you already saw all the foreheads, but we're going to do it anyways. Forehead game, I'm going to show you a forehead. You tell me who that belongs to. Second, missing lyrics. I'm going to give you some lyrics. It's going to be a fill-in-the-blank format. You just tell me which lyric is missing. Third one is one-sentence movie summaries. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to read a sentence-ish, and you're going to tell me what movie that summarizes. Fourth is Merry Christmas. Just Christmas-related trivia, because why the heck not? And finally, All I Want for Christmas. Essentially, this is going to be, you're going to get insights into somebody's Christmas list to Santa. It's going to be completely random. You got to tell me who wrote that. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory there. Any questions, or are we good to hop right in?
Run it.
You guys can see everything all right?
Let's get it.
I mean, it's like this big on my screen, but yeah, it didn't stop me last week.
All right.
Sounds like a new problem, Aldi.
Yeah.
It doesn't faze me.
All right. Slug, you are the lowest seed, so we'll give you a little handicap. You get the board first.
Let's just jump right into Merry Christmas for 100.
Merry Christmas for 100. Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have a blank. Aldi.
What is a blue Christmas?
A blue Christmas is correct. Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's not do that again. You have the board.
Forehead game for 100, please.
Aldi.
Santa!
That's correct. That's the man who's going to be in your house at some point in the night come Monday morning. All right. Aldi, back to you.
Forehead game for 200, please.
Aldi again.
Who is Elf, a.k.a. Will Ferrell?
That is correct. Buddy the Elf, a.k.a. Will Ferrell.
All right. Yeah. All right. One-sentence movie summaries for 100, please.
A misfit reindeer and his friends look for a place that will accept them. Aldi.
Who is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is correct. Aldi kind of getting off to a hot start, up 500. Everyone, make sure you're raising your hand if you would like to participate. I'm going to see if I can move.
Might just be a me problem. Maybe I'm just faster. I don't know, Brandon. You tell me.
Image pops up.
All right, Aldi. You have the board.
Oh, let's go missing lyrics for 100.
Blank got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house on Christmas Eve. Aldi.
Who is Grandma?
Grandma is correct. Well done.
Who is Brandon's typing or hand raising speed?
You. All right, let's keep it fair here. All right, you know. Come on.
It's all right. I like it.
Lean in.
Aldi, back to you. Unfortunately.
Missing lyrics for 200, please. Thank you.
Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with Jake.
Old Saint Nick. Final answer. Who is?
Say Old Saint Nick? I think that's incorrect.
Old Saint Nick.
What'd you say?
Old Saint Nick.
I think that's also incorrect. Anybody else? Brett?
What?
Brett?
All say Nick? That's what I was going to say.
Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I thought it was good.
That's what I thought it was good. Well,
yeah,
I guess.
How many versions of that Christmas song have been made, though?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, there's like 20 of them.
All right. I'll let y'all decide. Do we give Slug Old Saint Nick or not?
No, it's the Mandela effect. He got it wrong.
I think it is the Mandela effect.
It's the Mandela
This is like my
effect.
first time experiencing it. I'm uncomfortable right now. I don't like it.
His life is a lie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, chat's saying give it to him, but I don't know. They're kind of soft. We'll see where it plays out. 200 points here or there.
W in the chat. W in the chat.
Yeah. Aldi, you still have the board.
Oh, nice. All right. Movie summaries for 200, please.
A living snowman and a little girl struggle to elude a greedy magician who was after the snowman's magic hat. Brandon.
Oh, I got that first?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, Frosty the Snowman.
That is correct.
That's your one present.
He's on the board. Brandon, you got the board.
All right, let's go All I Want for Christmas 5.
All right, I love that. I wish for 8 more gold medals, like my 2008 Olympics. Brandon.
Who is Michael Phelps?
Michael Phelps is correct. Well done. You still have the board.
All right, let's go One Sentence Movies 5.
Inside a snowflake, like the one on your sleeve, there happened a story you must see to believe about a supreme scheme to end the sentiment in materialism trend that he just could not pretend. I mean, Jake.
I'm going for broke. I'm just going to guess Jack Frost. Who is Jack Frost? But I don't think it's right.
That's what I was going to guess too, but I was like, no way.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I'm hurting. Hurting chat.
Good throwback though, Jack Frost.
Any other options? All right. The answer is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Was that
really
one sentence movie summary? Or...
Yeah, dude. If you use enough commas, dude, anything could be one sentence.
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah. It might be a run-on, but it is one. Who said that? Brandon, did you pick that
That
one?
was me, so
All right.
I'll pick again. All I Want for Christmas 4.
I wish for Jefferson, Waddle, and Debo to have a great game this weekend. Aldi.
Who is Brandon Mitchell?
Brandon, a.k.a. the GM of Highly Questionable. That is correct.
And
like
he's
that
the only
question.
one
That's fun.
asking for that. I don't. Get him out of here.
All right. Good stuff. Aldi, you got the board.
All right. Forehead game 300.
Jake.
Bro, that's my forehead.
There's Jake. I have no idea what award ceremony that was, but congrats, even though it looked like it was a little while ago.
Where'd that photo come from, dude? I didn't remember that.
I know people. I think it was on Google. Anyway.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
Jake.
Let's just continue with the forehead game for 400.
This is a twofer. Jake.
That's Cindy Lou Who and Max the dog.
That is correct. Cindy Lou Who and Max the dog. Well done. And with that, Slug is out of the negative, but still at 0.
Redemption.
Tied with Brady.
Redemption.
All right, Jake, back to you.
Let's finish off that forehead game, Ken.
Finish off the forehead game again. Yeah. Jake.
Is that Richard Simmons?
No, but I can see how you think that.
Oh, I know who it is now. I went way too fast there.
Brett.
Robert from Home Alone. I don't know his name.
Yeah, one of the robbers from Home Alone. That is correct.
I thought you had to guess the name, so I backed out.
Yeah,
me too.
I gave it a shot because I have 0 points. Why
Yeah.
not?
No, I guess I could have clarified, but no, I don't even know their name. Well done. Well done. All right, Brady, that was a big question right there. 1,000-point swing. You now are in third by 1,000 points, and you have the board.
I'm going to go back to the 500 spot. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas for 5. This popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch. Jake.
Eggnog. What is eggnog?
Eggnog is correct. Big spot there. Thanks.
I thought it was Sherby Punch for a second. I had to think about it.
I had a feeling you were going to assume Sherby Punch. All right, Jake, the board is yours.
Missing lyrics 300.
Missing lyrics for 300. I want a blank for Christmas. Only a blank will do. It's all the same word, by the way. I don't want a doll. No dinky tinker toys. I want a blank to play with and enjoy. One word for all of those blanks. Nothing. All right, I guess this should have been the 500. Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
What?
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
give it a listen. Give it a listen if you haven't. It's pretty annoying.
Why did I break the syllables up?
Jake, board is yours still.
Am I a fake Christmas fan? I'll just go 400 missing lyrics.
Potentially. 400 missing lyrics. Blank roasting on an open fire. Blank nipping at your nose. These are 2 different words. Aldi.
1. Chestnuts. 2. Jack Frost.
Well done. Chestnuts and Jack Frost is correct. Love that. Love that. All right, back to you, Aldi.
Can I get a 1-paragraph movie summary for 300, please?
1 paragraph? That was only the Dr. Seuss one because he just rhymes, dude. He's a poet. Sorry, what'd you say? 3 or 400?
3, please.
An 8-year-old who is accidentally left behind while his family flies to France for Christmas has to defend his home against a pair of burglars. See, if you've enough commas, dude, anything. I have no idea who buzzed in first. It's showing me Brandon and Brett buzzed in.
Brandon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got there first.
Right.
One of my favorite. Home Alone.
Chat, can we get a vote? Can we get a vote, chat?
Yep, everyone said
Please
Brandon.
bail me out, Chad. I need help.
All
I
right.
need help, chat.
Nice job, Brandon. Moving you up to 1,000. Currently, we have Aldi in first place with 1,400. Brandon in second with 1,000. Brady with 500 and Slug. He's been in the negatives most of the game, but he's climbing his way out slowly at 0. Brandon, back to you.
Let's go missing lyrics 5.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 blank. Brett.
Swans is swimming.
Swans a swimming is correct. Good pull. Great pull out of you. All right, and with that, he
Thank
ties
Aldi
up.
for that one.
Yeah, he ties with second. We're with Brandon in second. All right, and you have control of the board.
I'll go back to Merry Christmas for 400.
Merry Christmas for 400. Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? Jake. Ooh, that was very close.
Who is Cupid?
Cupid is correct.
Did you run through them in your head like I did?
No, I think we just had that one at work yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, you guys definitely both ran them through your head because
I was,
Cupid's
I
like
was
the second to last
I was
one.
going through the song of the reindeer. I didn't get there fast enough.
Or not the second to last, but whatever. All right, good stuff. Slug's officially in the positives with 400 and your pick.
Merry Christmas for 200.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? Brandon.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad is correct. Shout out to my Aunt Jan if she's watching. Love you and Feliz Navidad.
Also want to give a shout out to my peeps in Tucson, Mexican borders right there. So at least I learned something.
That's right. Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. Let's go one sentence. Let's clear it out.
One sentence for 4. A little boy dreams of owning a Red Ryder BB gun and sets out to convince the world that this is the perfect gift. But along the way, he runs into opposition from everyone, even Santa Claus himself. Brett.
Oh, I got that one? Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story is correct.
I thought it was going to be Die Hard.
Die Hard. I almost threw a Die Hard question in here.
I almost raised my hand right off the bat just to be like, Die Hard.
Oh, that's good. All right. Well, Brett just had a couple of big questions. All of a sudden, he's tied for first with 1,400. We have 3 questions left. To Brett, I will give you the board.
I'm going to finish out the Merry Christmas session.
Merry Christmas for 3. Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the Polar Express? Aldi.
Who is Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks is correct. Well done. Back to you.
All I want for Christmas, 300.
I wish for a new quarterback and for Belichick to stay as head coach. Aldi.
Who are the New England shutout Patriots? New England Patriots.
Sure. A Patriots fan. Yep.
Oh.
I'll give that to you. All right. Back
I
to
see
you.
what. 200.
I wish for more treats and for my brother Manny to get none. Aldi.
Who is Myra?
Mila is correct. And we will close it out with All I Want for Christmas for 100. I wish that people would stop calling me sleepy when I'm trying to run the United States of... Wait, where am I? Jake.
Who is Mr. Joe Biden?
President
Joe Biden is correct. Appreciate him filling out the survey I sent him for his Christmas list. I just chose to keep that unedited. Well done. All right, so we have Slug in 4th place with 500 points, but still alive. B. Mitch in 3rd place with 1,200. Brett in 2nd with 14, and Aldi leading the way in 1st place with 2,200 points. All right. We're going to go ahead and show the category, and as always, I'm going to have you guys just text me your wagers. You can wager essentially all the money you have, and it has to be in an increment of 100. The final Jeopardy category is Origin of Christmas Foods. Origin of Christmas Foods. If I have anything to do with it, it's going to involve food in some capacity. So that is the final Jeopardy category.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with a fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor, the next thing you know, Shawty got low, 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 low.
Let's get this mother crunk.
Baggy sweatpants, Reeboks with the straps.
All right. We are back. All wagers are in, which leads us to the final Jeopardy question. This dark fairy tale about a brother, a sister, and a witch they meet in the woods was the inspiration for gingerbread houses.
That was harder than I thought.
I have Aldi's response and Brett's. I just need Brandon and Jake. All right, I got Brandon's.
No, Wi-Fi slow?
Hey, Slug.
No, he's too busy looking up the answer.
Typing it right now.
Probably. Typing it into Google right now, chat.
No big deal.
Yeah,
Not a big
research.
deal.
Sorry, just gonna spell gingerbread. Okay, there we go.
You get bonus 200 for having it in less than 30 seconds.
All right. In fourth place currently sits Slug. He wagered it all, so put 500 all in, and he guessed O'Doyle rules.
Well, rules.
I couldn't remember it.
That's a fantastic answer, but unfortunately that's incorrect. So that bumps you back down to 0.
Half points.
Yeah, half points. Okay, yeah. 200. 200.
Thanks.
Brandon, I guess we started the round in third. He wagered 1,100, so he went almost all in. And he said gingerbread man, LOL. I don't know. That's not a bad guess, but unfortunately that is incorrect. That brings you down to 100.
I'm worried now. That was my guess.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
First, you got it wrong.
All right, Brett wagered 300 points, and he said Hansel and Gretel. That is the correct answer. Brett gets 300 points. Hansel and Gretel is the
How do you
correct...
spell it? Spell it.
Huh?
Correct? Did he spell it correct?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right.
And Aldi is in first place with 2,200. It really depends how he answered and wagered. He wagered it all with 2,200. He could go from first to last real quick, but he doesn't because he also selected Hansel and Gretel, moving him up to 4,400 and claiming the semifinals Christmas Jeopardy for the Battle Axe Fantasy Football League. Well done, Aldi. Well done. That was fantastic. Honestly, just a ton of fun watching all of you guys participate there. Good stuff. I don't know why my screen is all wacky, but here we are. So now we're going to move into some questions from chat. Again, feel free to throw in any questions that you want. Let's see. Sam Terry just said nobody knows the damn Hippo song. Y'all suck. Yeah, I mean.
Boom, roasted.
Boom roasted. A lot of people excited that there's a hippo emoji. I think we need to move on there. Let's see. If you don't win the Battle Axe Fantasy Football League, who would you want to win? Okay. We'll start out with that. So this is kind of tough. You know, it's not really in the fighting spirit. But somebody in the chat wants to know, if you aren't the winner, who would you want to win?
Well, I'd say we're all winners at the end of the day here, you know.
All right. And with that, we're all done. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. No, just real quick. I know this isn't the best, question to get you hyped up to hopefully win. But if you lose, who would you want to win? Brandon.
Well, there's two people here I'd really rather not see win, so that leaves Jake.
All right.
Although I hope you lose this week, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough question. All right, Slug, how about you?
No, I'm actually going to say Brandon too, because as of right now, if I lose, it's going to be Brandon who beats me, and I want Brandon to win if he beats me. And I think you just had a great squad. You had a lot of injuries, like you said, so I do want you to win, man.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
All right, Brady, over to you before we hit Santa. Again, if you don't win, who would you want to win?
If Aldi beats me, the last person I want to win is him. And that's already the case, because if he beats me, then obviously some BS happened. And Brandon, because he beat me twice this year, is the reason I'm not the 1 seed. So definitely not the two of them. I'm going to go with Jake. And also because then no one would have 2 axes.
Cool. All right, Santa.
Can I get 1 axe? Like, goddamn.
Oh, you don't have an axe? Oh, okay. Well, you still beat me, so I'm sorry. Root for Jake.
All right, Santa. Santa, who would you want?
Well, I'm actually a little bit of a Grinch, so if I don't win, I hope that the app gets deleted and no one gets to win. So.
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens. I'll hold my phone nice and tight during New Year's in case Aldi deletes the league forever. Cool. Next, did I get everybody? I think I did, right?
He'll just be gone after he loses.
Yeah.
Just be 9 people in there.
Next question. I think this was the first one we received, actually. Brandon, will it snow on Christmas in Maine?
Oh, boy.
No, in Arizona.
You know, that's a hard question. 5 days out. No, there's not a chance. I did see that question earlier in the chat, and actually, as you were going over the Jeopardy rules, I actually looked up the models, and I can confirm.
Okay, good stuff.
There's no white Christmas this year, y'all. So sorry.
That's all right. Okay, next question's for Jake. What's your current Funko Pop count?
Yeah, I saw that.
What's your current body count? I mean,
yeah. I looked it up. 705. So, oops.
All right.
Is that legit?
Yeah, it's not good.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah.
How much money is that?
Wow.
They just accumulate. Yeah.
Oh god.
It's a lot.
I'm sorry.
I'll buy you
Funko
one.
Pop?
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
a
lost.
popsicle.
No. Oh, okay.
No. It's
Bro, how do you eat a popsicle in the winter?
No. It's like a little action figure.
All right.
Those are recent too. It's not like it's been a lifetime collection, right?
Yeah, things just move fast. Yeah, it's just they add up really fast.
I'll buy you one, Jake. I'll add to your body count.
Thanks,
Oh,
man.
okay.
All right. Where do you keep all of them, Jake? I'm just curious.
All right.
I got like 10 totes, so they just multiply. Yeah.
You just buy one, throw it in the tote, and like forget about it, or
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. The next question, Aldi and Brady, what would it mean to get your name on the axe for a second time?
I mean, I'm better than everyone in the league, right? At fantasy?
No comment, but that's what you want to say. Aldi.
I mean, y'all might not agree with me, but I mean, I'll have the bragging rights for sure, and yeah, it'd be fun to. That would mean I'd win these next 3 weeks, so it'd be fun.
Cool. Ollie, what would it
3
mean
weeks.
for you to?
It's a 2-week championship.
Oh fuck, that's right. It would obviously mean the world, because then I could be ha ha na boo boo on everybody. So I mean, I'm kind of doing my victory lap now, back here in the playoffs for the second time, but without the championship, it's really not that special. So I'm really hoping I win.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be a very big bragging right accomplishment for sure. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But anyways, let's see. Next question. Brandon and Jake, how would you celebrate as first-time fantasy winners?
Oh, wow.
I should say first-time Battle Axe fantasy winners.
Well, it would be first time fantasy for me. It's the only league I've ever been a part of. Joined, I think, some 2017 or 2018. So I've been in here as long as you guys have. As far as celebrating, honestly, I'd celebrate with all the managers. I'm back here, in Maine. So if I win, that'd be wonderful. Make a little trip back. So yeah.
That'd be sweet. Awesome. All right, Slug, how about you? First year in the league, what would it mean, and how would you celebrate if you got it done?
I'd probably do the waffle challenge. I mean, that just sounds great to me. I would just love to down some waffles, so I'll just do the waffle challenge, Andy.
Okay. All right, perfect. That actually is a perfect segue. It's almost like you're reading the chat. I think Sam said somewhere, which punishment do you want Andy to do? So, Jake, we'll keep it with you.
I just want to be there with Andy eating the waffles. Let's do the waffles, Andy. I'm ready, bro. Like, here we go.
Bro.
That one's the worst. That's a full day.
Dude, yeah, you don't want to be...
You waste a day.
You do. And you don't want to be in a restaurant. It's like, so awkward.
I don't even think they'd let you do that. They'd like move you the fuck out.
You keep ordering waffles, they will, yeah.
Yeah, if you're
I feel like after like 3 hours, they'd be like, okay, we're calling the cops.
Probably. All right, Aldi, what punishment do you want Andy to do?
Well, it was Beer Mile, Waffle House,
Feet Finder.
Obviously, the fucking Beer Mile, dude. I need to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I already kind of have. It's just he just hasn't ran a mile.
Yeah. Same outcome, essentially.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, what about you?
I'm torn between the two that have already been stated there. Honestly, I don't know if Andy would survive either one, which kind of concerns me. So maybe but I also don't want the world to see whatever the feet finder would unearth. So I think for all of our sakes, let's go with the waffle challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Brady, what are your thoughts?
I'd like to see him do the beer mile. Obviously, I ran it.
Yep.
I'd love to see. I kind of think that'd be a sick running tradition. Whoever loses in 10th place runs the beer mile. Keep track of the times. I don't think there's any way he beats my time. So
I feel like the feet finder. Sorry, Brett.
No, I'm done. Go.
I was gonna say I feel like the feet finder should happen regardless, because that's like just the chance to add money to the fucking pot. Like that's a given. And then it's like, do you want to waste a fucking day in a fucking Denny's or a Waffle House or run a beer mile? Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't make that, mandatory right now. But I just feel like if Andy gave it a shot and somehow just found his wealth through Feet Finder, that'd be like the funniest thing in the world.
Like, wow, this guy's feet are so white.
Anyways. Yeah, I think I agree. I think I agree with most of you. Beer Mile, I think, would be the most entertaining. Well, I don't know if entertaining is the right word, but... And if I was somehow to make a video of it, I would rather not speed up, like, 13 hours of Waffle House footage. I'd much rather do a quick little beer mile. Quick in quotations. Anyways, next question. What are everyone's favorite types of cookies to leave for Santa? Christmas. Real quick. Favorite cookies to leave?
Oh, Snickerdoodle.
My favorite.
Nerd.
Oh. Snickerdoodle. I'd say chocolate chip. Basic.
Bro, I'm not leaving any cookies for Santa. I'm down in all of them.
Okay.
I'll say grandma's cookies. Shout out YouTube video.
Yeah.
Nice cookies.
Don't watch that YouTube video. It's hilarious though. I haven't seen that in a minute. All right. Or maybe the last question. Well, 2. 1. How much do you think Andy's toes are worth? We're just gonna think about that. I don't think we're gonna say anything. Probably close to nothing. But maybe we'll all be surprised and just be playing for like $3,000 next season.
Let's do it.
I'd be down. It's tempting. All right, last question. Brett, any advice for Andy if he does choose the beer mile punishment?
Good question. Definitely 2 pieces of advice. Don't eat beforehand. Okay, I don't think that worked out well for me. And don't try and set too fast of a time, because that's probably what will lead to you puking. But go for the record if you want to.
Cool. I love that.
Oh, I got.
Brandon, I might have cut you off for the cookie question. What cookie would you leave for Santa?
Oh, I said Snickerdoodles.
Oh, okay. That was you that said Snickerdoodle. Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Nice. Very unique. Love that. Awesome. All right. That's all that we have on the agenda for today. Any final thoughts from any of you 4 gentlemen before we close it out?
Love you, Kamish. I'm going to suck up.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and mute Jake.
Yeah, mute me. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I definitely want to pay my respects to you, Brad. Appreciate all you done. Also, that facial expression by Aldi says it all. It really is a joy to have Aldi, and his banter. But sometimes I just fucking hate it, man. So I hope CMC crashes and burns and gives all his TDs to Debo. So, yeah.
Or Ayuk, if you want him to crash and burn, right?
Nah, bro. You don't want me to win either, so I don't think so.
Love
I
that.
don't.
What was the game show back in the day where like people would be muted just like we're doing or what I'm doing right now? I don't know. Aldi, you have to unmute yourself. I think I don't have the.
You talking about like around the horn or?
Oh, dude, that's what it was. Around the horn. Yes.
Yeah.
That was funny. All right, Brady. Any final thoughts from you?
Yeah, watch out.
Okay. Aggressive. But
Yep.
but simple.
I warned you earlier. Watch out.
You did. You did warn us earlier. All right, Aldi, last but certainly not least, closing thoughts.
I would like to say congratulations to Brett and myself from going from the bottom of the league last year to towards the upper echelon this year. So thanks to all my haters, I can say that for certain. And I guess first and foremost, best of luck to myself.
Okay. Love that. We have a couple of predictions in chat. I think it's from Nick Sundquist himself, GM of Revenge Tour. He's taking Aldi over Brett and Brandon over Jake. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just what he's saying. Best of luck to all 4 of you. As always, really appreciate you taking the time to hop on a call tonight. And may the best teams win. All right?
All right now.
Love you guys. Merry
boys.
Chrysler.
See ya. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
Later.